Hey guys, it's Gus. And are you disappointed? Well, if so, you're probably in the majority. I've interacted with a bunch of people, and nobody seems pleased about this. And I'm Mr. Optimist, and I can't help but agree with them. We had so much excitement leading up to this weekend. Everything just utterly failed so far. Jeez. So we've been waiting years for the day of the Dungeon Master event. Well, it's not an event anymore. It's actually the opposite of an event. Because usually what people do events for is to farm to make diamonds or farm to get unique items. You can't earn a single item in the Day of the Dungeon Master event anymore. Not a single item except the coins that we get from all the other events that we can do to get these, right? Um, if you didn't notice, instead of getting the Gen-C, you can get the Staldorf. That has the one that's already in the game, the one that already has. There's only 5 account companions in the game. Now it's 6, and the Staldorf has the exact same bonus as one of the previous 5. Oh, but it's worse because it can't be slotted in any it can only be slotted in a few spots, not defense or utility. So yeah, they failed with this. You can't get one single item from this event. Actually, what you can do for this event, I'm putting that in quotation marks because I don't. I hopefully this is not the new direction the game is going. You can go to Wonders Bazaar and during this event that you can't get a single item, you can buy these 7 items. You can get this vanity pet, which um, they're cool and stuff. They have no purpose in the game. And we actually don't even have enough space in our inventory for our vanity pets anymore. They're overflowing into our main bag. This Albert figurine, 1,000 magnitude once every 10 minutes. So there's everything's better than this right now. The thing is I would, if you have the funds, I would still consider getting it because what if they fix it so it's in line with all the other um, toolkit consumables, and who knows, it could get better. But I've had it for years, never used it. This Portobello's wand is the one thing you should get during this event. This thing has a lot of cool properties, which you're probably not going to see videos on. You have to figure them out for yourselves or ask guildies or friends. There's these 2 intern. I actually bought them. I didn't think I had them, but I did have them, so I didn't get any collection points for them. This adorable pocket pet. Actually, the 5% crit severity is very good. Maybe not so much for some classes that are have that as their forte. But generally speaking, yeah, crit severity is pretty good. But the only problem is you only have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it. Uh, and then the Wattler, 562,500 diamonds. It'd be great if you spent it. It would sink diamonds of the game. I don't recommend one single person do it though. If you do, you're gonna be full of regret. Some people don't like what they did to it. I actually do like it because it has movement speed, and there's very few sources of movement speed, and there's certain aspects of the game where movement speed is best in slot. The problem with movement speed is they've taken it away from us. 2 major nerfs to speed, and one was just very recently with the enchantment rework, and we lost 20% movement speed because of it. And I asked that on the live Driftwood Tavern stream, and they said, we had to remove it because new players couldn't keep up. I'm like, well, that's why you took it away last time. So why'd you give us an opportunity to buy it this time and then take it away again? And I knew it was a canned answer because it was completely full of shit. But we have a chance to get more movement speed back. Um, I think though that maybe tanks that have a deflect build probably aren't too happy. Don't buy this Wattler. The reason being is if you do want it, you go to companions, go to auction house, and they're gonna be 60K. Um, this poor fella or lady, obviously had a bad gamble. I'm in the same boat. I got a bunch of them. They're 60K, not 600K. The blue one comes in the bazaar. This blue one's 65K. It's almost 10 times cheaper if you buy it here. It's actually movement speed's great. I'm probably gonna upgrade mine to mythic just so I have more. Uh, yeah, don't get it. But this event, how can you call an event where you can't earn a single item? Not one. You have to buy them. They can do that whenever they want. This is a extreme disappointment. Players have been waiting years to get this darn thing, and it comes back and it's been completely gutted. It's not even a form of a hollow form of its previous self. It's nothing anymore. I mean, holy jeez. Thanks a lot. And then, that's not the only disappointment. We've been waiting for this battle pass. So the last two battle passes, some people really enjoyed them, some people didn't. I liked both of them because both of them offered them very unique rewards that we could get nowhere else in the game and probably may never come back for quite a long time. We had the Jewel of the North set, we had the Neverwinter Hawk, the Corbin Companion, the Neverwinter Night Companion, that mythic mount that was only available there, and other stuff that I'm probably failing to mention. So for 17 bucks, you got a lot. Well, this event, the upcoming battle pass, they listed like 30 different items they get, and not one single one of those items you cannot not get in the game. They're all available right now just by playing. Super disappointed. I don't see how they could have made this humongous, very comprehensive list and left out anything that somebody would have been excited about. Oh my gosh. So here's the deal with the Battle Pass. The Zax works on PlayStation and Xbox. PlayStation about 3 months. Xbox is less. PC. Sorry guys. So it's gonna be 2,500 Zen with a 20% off coupon from Invoking. It's 20 bucks. Well, you can get 20 Zen right now on PlayStation for 17 because there's a Zen sale. For 17 bucks, you can get this battle pass when it comes out on the first. Um, Check out these rewards. For Milestone One, you can get a legendary. There's five different legendary mounts you can get: the stag, the drake, the balloon, the cauldron, and the deep crow. Well, the problem with that is legendary mounts are almost dead in the water because the market's been absolutely flooded with them. We get them for free for doing reapers. The Nox boxes flooded them. They're in the Astrolock box. They flooded them. People get in running dungeons now, flooding the market. Nobody really cares. But if you are gonna get it, you're probably gonna want to get the Cooking Cauldron. For 10-man content, can arguably be best in slot. Uh, but still, it's an item that's in the game. There's nothing unique about it. And then in the Milestone 2, we can get a companion pack that has you can choose from a Mystagogue, the Mystagogue, uh, the one that we can get from farming dungeons, or you can get in the auction house, or you can get it from doing uh, the Avernus Juma. Big deal. The Lich, the one that was just in the lockbox 2 weeks ago. The Pseudo Dragon, the one that's everywhere in the game, including the trade bar store. The Abyssal Chicken, you can't get in that game anymore unless you get it from the auction house. It's been nerfed 3 times to oblivion. Pretty much worthless. And then the Icosahedron. Okay, if you're into augments, yes, and if you're into upgrading broken companions, it's been broken for over a year and they still haven't fixed it yet. They know, they know. There's no way they don't know. Um, so the Ico, okay, that's a good reward. I'll put it up there with good, not great. And then in the milestone 3, the final month, you can get an artifact pack that has in my argument, is the worst artifact in the game, the Staff of Flowers. Your trial or your random dungeon queue's probably gonna fail as soon as you see that get casted. It's the bane of new players because so many guys said to get it, and it was the only artifact they could, level up to mythic, so it's the only one they have, and it's completely useless in group play. Quite a shame. And then the Charm of the Serpent, which is great in 10-man grot content. But if you go to Charm and look in here, 2400, big deal. And then the Trobrian's ring, which is almost the cheapest artifact in the game at 1500 diamonds. It used to be great until it got nerfed quite some time ago. So yeah, these are the rewards. There's other stuff. They say stuff like collars and insignias. They don't say the quality. They might be legendary. And legendary collars, they're pretty expensive. They're going down quite fast actually, as more and more people are doing the Reapers over time. So will it be worth the 17 bucks? Probably. Is it anything to be excited about? Not one bit, because we get it all. Everything in there is already in the game, minus the Ico on PC. Uh, and then the MC came out, the Master Crafting. Supposedly May 3rd there might be some fixes to the recipes or some possibly new updates to items we can craft and possibly new tools. The only people who care about the tools are the crafters themselves, and then the items, they're hopefully going to be significant to make them useful. The thing is, the MC gear is actually really good, um, but it's not great. They're marginal improvements, like eight tenths of 1% more damage, marginally better. So yes, if the case can be made that the current MC gear is best in slot, well then you could easily say that then the new ones coming out are best in slot. But it's such a small, insignificant gain. Back when we were at 60k item level, 600 more item level is kind of a big deal. When you're at 77,000, 78,000, 80,000 item level, 600 item level increase becomes even less important, less noticeable, less of a difference. And man, so it's like the triple whammy of disappointment. that that it's This event is actually, they probably would have been better off not bringing back the Day of the Dungeon Master, because all the people who have experienced it and wanted to experience it again are just pissed. All the new players are in here going, what's going on? What is the point of this? We have to say there is no point, zero. And then the Mastercraft. Yeah, I'm gonna be partaking, but unless they make some significant changes, the some of the recipes are just stupidly astronomically expensive to make, and the master crafters have the materials to make it, but they're saying to themselves, "Am I gonna make it? Because is there a market, to pay 15 million for one weapon? We don't know. There is gonna be a market, just not a big one, and oh, who knows? Maybe they'll improve these events. Maybe they'll come out and they missed something important in their blog. We'll see. At least we have the Neverwinter Siege to look forward to. And I know probably the one percenter who is looking forward to it. Such a great farming event. Make massive amount of diamonds. Anybody can do it. It's so easy. You can literally AFK and make diamonds in the event. So at least we got that. Hopefully that's not nerfed too. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.